Due to the damaging impacts of negative behaviors, countless articles and books have been written on how to identify them, their triggers, and how to overcome them. There is no doubt that these efforts are commendable, and many people have been able to improve the quality of their lives by leveraging the tips in these materials. However, the fact that many writers and readers fail to see is that bad behavior is essentially the absence of healthy ones. Therefore, if good habits can be promoted, they will automatically eliminate and replace destructive ones. This conviction is the reason behind this project. Health is the most important thing in the world. Sadly, many people don't realize it until they lose it. The reality is that our health will deteriorate as we grow older and move towards the end of our lives. Nonetheless, we can choose to age gradually or look older than our real age due to poor health management. Healthy habits ensure that you'll be able to stay away from your doctor and have the strength to carry out your daily activities. It is high time you prioritized your health. If you are sick, it is going to be difficult for you to achieve and live your dreams. Your loved ones need you to be healthy. If your physical health is affected, it will affect every other aspect of your life, including your mental and social health. Life becomes colorless and meaningless when you are not healthy. What is the way out? Leverage the tips in this video course. In this video, we'll discover about what are healthy habits. It is logical to start this video course by investigating healthy habits. So we will highlight the characteristics of healthy habits and remind you about what really matters the most in life. What matters the most in life? In the midst of the craze and rush of the modern world, many people forget the most important things in life. It is this lack of getting our priorities right that is responsible for the rate of depression in the world today. They keep wondering what is missing. The answer is not far-fetched. Here are some of the most important things in life that many people neglect. Loved ones. The desire to be rich and famous has made many people forget that it's lonely at the top when you're not there with your loved ones. In reality, there are some situations in which we lose our loved ones to accidents. However, in some cases they leave us because we are selfish and don't have regard for them. King Midas, in ancient Greek mythology, learned the hard way that no amount of treasure in this world could replace his daughter. Happiness. Happiness is the greatest pursuit of man, even though many people don't realize it. The reason you want to chase and live your dream is that you want to be happy. In other words, they chased the big life because they thought it would make them happy, only to realize that they felt hollow and empty after achieving their targets. Enjoying the camaraderie of your loved ones is enough to make you happy. Still, if you find yourself among people who love and respect you regardless of what you have, you will understand that happiness is in the simple things of life. Health. Note that health is not simply the absence of diseases, according to the World Health Organization. It's harder to be happy or enjoy the company of your loved ones when you are sick, so you should never toy with it. Your job schedule must not make you have less regard for your health. If you don't treat your body well, it will soon go on strike or evict you. It wants to be respected, and you will wake up to a rude shock when you aren't doing what you ought to do. Health is wealth. Many people say the above maxim is almost becoming a cliche and losing its relevance. Health is wealth, and there is no doubt about it. Even when it is minor, you will find it difficult to be at your best when you don't have sound health. Moreover, you need to be healthy to enjoy your success. You should take an excursion to the hospital once in a while to learn more vital lessons in life. They have money, but they don't have the sound health that money cannot buy. The fact that you can afford an expensive meal doesn't mean that you should buy it. Success is only worth it when you are in good health and can enjoy it with people that mean the world to you. What makes a habit healthy? We will end this section by identifying the qualities of healthy habits in order to help you identify them and avoid destructive ones. Beneficial to the individual in the long run. It is crucial to mention that a habit should be beneficial in the long run before it can be considered to be healthy. For example, smoking settles the desire to feel calm in the short run. However, it affects the lung and other parts of the body eventually. So if a habit cannot make you stay healthy in the long run, you shouldn't let the short-term benefits blindfold you. Beneficial to others. When something is beneficial to you but hurts others, it's not a good habit. We have to be conscious about how our actions affect the people around us. The fact that a company is boosting the economy and raking in a lot of money doesn't mean it has the freedom to jeopardize our health. We should apply the same principle when evaluating our habits. For example, sexual promiscuity might make you feel good immediately. In some cases, it might even affect the person physically if you infect him or her with sexually transmitted diseases from unprotected sex. Beneficial to your physical and mental health. It's in your best interest to consider how your actions affect both your physical and mental health. So the fact that an action doesn't have a direct impact on your physical health doesn't mean it's right for you. Nonetheless, if you are told to do unethical things that don't align with your conscience, you'll not be happy. The feeling of dissatisfaction will become more intense when you realize that your activities are hurting people. For example, when you're not in a good mood, it's not likely that you have an appetite. So a good habit doesn't only have physical health benefits, it should have mental health advantages. In this video, we'll talk about lifestyle choices. Life is a game of choices, and you have to choose wisely. We should never forget that we have the right to pick our choices, but we don't have the right to decide the consequences of our decisions. Making the best personal decisions. The quality of your life depends on the quality of your choices. Whatever you're experiencing today is often a product of your previous investments. You can choose to have a culture of having a healthy lifestyle to protect your health both in the short term and long run. You should be more deliberate about the choices you make because they all have consequences, which can be either positive or negative. An adage says you are what you eat. Regardless of your perception of this statement, it's not far from the truth. Your choice of food and how you eat it affects several parts of your life, including your physique and overall health. Your choice to commit to a daily workout or the decision to stay off will also bring its consequences. Lifestyle choices. A lifestyle choice refers to a personal and deliberate decision to carry out a behavior that may decrease or increase the risk of disease or injury. For example, if you have decided to take a walk for 30 minutes every day, it's a lifestyle choice. In the same way, if you have made the decision to stay away from alcohol, it's a lifestyle choice that will promote your well-being and help you avoid damaging consequences. By deciding to avoid or reduce alcohol consumption, you are decreasing the chances of a car crash due to driving while drunk. Besides, the stigma that comes with being known as an alcoholic can take its toll on your mental health. Unhealthy lifestyle choices. Most of the lifestyle choices that have been mentioned so far are positive. However, there are negative ones too. Below are examples of unhealthy lifestyle choices. Smoking. An example of a negative lifestyle choice is smoking. It's a major risk factor for different cancers, including lung cancer. For example, the individuals around a smoker are also inhaling the smoke coming from the cigarette. If you smoke, you're not the only one at risk. The people around you are also at risk because they are passive smokers. Use of firearms. The use of a firearm is also a dangerous lifestyle choice. It's not safe, especially if you have issues with anger management. Indeed, it can help in self-defense, especially in states where they are legal. The fact that something is legal doesn't mean it is good for you. Seek other alternatives that can help you apart from it. Drug abuse. If you have a habit of taking drugs without a doctor's prescription or supervision, you are also playing a dangerous game. Therefore, when you consume them, they will affect your body in ways you might never know. Still, some drugs have devastating side effects, ranging from pregnancy complications to constipation. Some drugs, especially heroin and cannabis, can lead to addiction problems. So it is in your best interest to avoid experimenting with drugs. Therefore, it is in your best interest to trust their judgment when choosing to take or leave a drug. How to break free from harmful habits. The best way to break free from harmful habits is to avoid them. Prevention is always better than the cure. Your body likes it when you have a habit because it increases its efficiency. However, wrong lifestyle choices can have devastating consequences. It's challenging to break free from a negative habit. Nevertheless, it's possible. One of the best ways you can turn things around is by replacing them with the right ones. You can replace these habits with regular workouts or find a hobby. A hobby can improve your mood and make you excited, such that you will not need the high that cannabis offers. If you choose an activity that doesn't offer you the perks you enjoy from an unhealthy habit, the impact isn't likely to last. You'll still have the craving for calmness, and you may end up going back to the former unhealthy lifestyle choice. So take your time to ensure that you make a decision that will stand the test of time. In this video, we'll discuss quality of life and work-life balance. It didn't only kill people and cause immeasurable pain to families that lost their loved ones. It also crumbled the economies of many nations. However, it taught many people vital lessons. One of those lessons will be discussed in full detail in this section. What is work-life balance? Work-life balance refers to the state of equilibrium, where an individual makes the best out of both his or her career and personal life. This structure is fast becoming the new norm because of its numerous benefits. The pandemic made many people realize what they've been missing for so long: work-life balance. It occurred to many people that they would prefer to continue with that arrangement. According to a survey by Excel and Qualtrics, 66% of millennials are willing to take a pay cut to work remotely. Working from home enables you to execute projects without having to work from a designated desk. This approach enables them to get the best out of their employees. Benefits of work-life balance. Many people only get to do the things they like to do after their retirement. However, some people are getting the best out of life while working because they have a work-life balance. Less stress. According to a Stanford professor, Jeffrey Pfeffer, workplace stress is killing Americans. In fact, it is rated as the 5th biggest cause of death in the U.S. It damages productivity and morale. However, it has been discovered to also have a drastic impact on well-being. Work-life balance helps to reduce stress and increase productivity. Clear boundaries. One of the reasons people struggle to have a balance between their career and personal life is due to the lack of clear boundaries between the two. In other words, many people are guilty of straining their personal relationships by bringing in the pressure they are facing in their office. Work-life balance helps to create boundaries that will help you to have the best of the two worlds. Improved mental health. When you feel that you have no choice but to work yourself out until you are mentally exhausted daily, it will eventually affect your mental health. Without work-life balance, you are susceptible to negative emotions. Enhance physical health. Work-life balance doesn't only improve your mental health, it also enhances your physical health. You will be able to cook your meal, thereby eating healthily. The product of these beneficial habits is sound physical health. Boost mindfulness. Working too much will strain your personal relationships. You will hardly have time to see your kids represent their schools or do any other thing that matters to them. The absence of a work-life balance is one of the reasons some marriages that started well broke down and eventually deteriorated into divorces. Your spouse wants your attention, and he or she may not be able to cope when he or she is not getting it. You will be able to sit with your loved ones and enjoy their company without interference. How to slow down in the modern world. It's not good enough to understand the benefits of work-life balance. You should know how to incorporate it. Discard perfectionism. The tendency for perfectionism is usually developed at a young age for many overachievers. Sadly, many carry this mindset into adulthood. They have been A-grade students, and now they want to be A-grade workers. This desperation will not let you have a balanced career and personal life. Reduce the use of your digital devices. It is easier for people to bring their jobs home or take them wherever they go today, thanks to the advent of technology. Nonetheless, the problem is that some people don't know how to draw the boundaries because they have access to their workplace right from home. Have a principle of closing your laptop and keeping your phone away when speaking to your loved ones. Regular exercise. Many books and articles have been written about the numerous benefits of regular exercise. Still, many people have a culture of eliminating it when they are busy. No matter how busy you are, you still find time to eat because it is important. You should also treat exercise that way. Get your priorities right. Make a list of the most important things to you in the order of their importance. Nonetheless, your family, health, and job should be closer to the top. The reason some people struggle to have a work-life balance is that they spend excessive time on social media. Delegate more. Delegating doesn't only benefit you, it also gives room for others to grow and become more competent. Many men will gladly help out if you present the idea to them with the right approach. You can also engage your kids as they grow older.